More energy.
More energy.
Haha.
That's a track, eh? Local.Frauds. We back, baby.
Let's go.
Solid, that's a mad track, Bruce. That's a mad track.
Yo, what's up, Local.Frauds? Welcome to the Fraudy show. I'm your boy H.
And it's Patty right here.
And you
we have our first guest. Sorry, we have our first guest. See how amateur we are?
All good,
We
bro.
have our first guest. Can you just introduce yourself, Ma? Also,
G'day, everyone. For those who don't know who I am, my name's Jace. I guess, just briefly, just a young lad trying to navigate his way through this crazy thing we call life, man.
Let's go.
Grateful to be here, bro.
Grateful to have you on. Grateful to have you on.
Hados, thank you very much for reaching out and agreed to come onto the show. We're actually really nervous. Also, like I told you off camera.
You can't see how nervous I am too. It's been a while, bro.
But I'm gonna break the ice a bit. Also, you a coffee drinker?
Coffee drinker. Oh, sorry. Actually, just recently.
You are? Yeah. Are you a coffee drinker?
Not really, but I do have a coffee order.
Shocking. You're just telling me before you grew up in Melbourne.
I know, bro.
And you didn't have a coffee order. What's your coffee order?
Can't afford coffee. That's why I drink Milo. But yeah, when I started working in the office, the first order I heard of was a hazelnut latte. But now I just have a caramel latte, two sugars.
Caramel latte, 2 sugars.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Is that actually coffee? Like,
And you have to drink it with your pinky like that.
Do you ever get mocked?
No, because I feel like caramel latte is like a normal order.
Oh,
like,
I don't
unless you
know.
say spiced pumpkin and all that, you're like, nah, bro.
Agree to disagree.
well,
wait,
what's your order?
My order? All right. Remember, I'm just a kid from Otara, yeah? Oat milk cappuccino. Oat milk cappuccino with either vanilla or hazelnut.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, yeah, I'm straight Milo, bro. But I got a nice milk.
Tell us.
Nah.
Don't be a fraud, tell
I
us.
just froth my milk.
Oh, yeah,
I just froth my milk for my Milos. Yeah, keep it G. Anyways, man, I got another icebreaker. Also, we're gonna play something called 6 again. Also,
Let's go.
6 again. Here we go.
This one's for you, Jace. Also, we're gonna ask you, New South or Queensland?
Oh, blues, man. Blues all the way.
Bruh,
Let's
get
go.
out of here. I'm done.
Let's go.
All day. All right. Also, we're gonna give you 2 players, also similar positions, and you just gotta give us. You just gotta pick which one you like. All right.
Oh, is it me and him?
Nah, it's
Or just
for
him?
Just
Oh,
for him.
yo,
So you
yo.
can come up with your own comparisons. All right. I told you. Do your homework.
Do I have to say why, or I can just say the player?
Say why. Also,
Give us a why.
So, yeah, give us a why. All right. First one, Ose, and I think this is the most important one too. Andrew Johns or Nathan Cleary?
Ooh. I'm going to say Kles at the moment. I know the 8th Immortal just come back from the Cook Islands too. And he's such a great man, but I didn't grow up watching him. Right now we're living in the Cleary era, so I'm going to say Kles.
Nice.
I feel like you can't,
yeah.
bro. Different era, different time.
Yeah.
Different not similar, but different players.
You can. Nah.
Bias.
Nice.
But
I like that.
I definitely, big ups to the 8th, man. Thank you for visiting our homeland, the Raro, bro.
Has any of your guys' cousins hit you guys up about his form in Raro? Anyone spot him?
So he was at a coffee joint that one of the bros runs, so he was sending photos. So I was like, tell my dad I said hello.
Nice. Yeah. All right, another one. Okay, I've got one. Isaiah Yo, Paul Gallen.
Oh, I didn't like Gal, so yeah, Isaiah Yo.
Really?
That was
Gal?
great. Yeah.
You're a Storm fan.
Yeah,
then, are
Storm
you?
fan, man.
Yeah, typical. See, so like,
Yeah.
you can pick him out.
Yeah.
You can pick him out. All right, you got one?
No, you keep going.
All right.
Fraud.
Jared Hayne, Latrell Mitchell.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, that's good, man.
Both quality fullbacks. Besides what Jared Haynes is going through right now, I feel like 09 he was the man, and he's someone that we watched growing up. So yeah, I'll say Jared Hayne.
Jared Hayne.
The Hayne plane.
Hayne playing. That's it, Ose. All right.
Both have a lot of controversy too, so that's a good matchup.
Bro, that was a good matchup, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if social media was popping off when Jared
Yeah,
Hayne was there.
yeah. Deadly, man. Deadly.
I think
bro.
it just started, Bebo. Because he was on everyone's skins. I remember.
Oh, I didn't have him as my skin.
What skin? What skin?
He was on everyone's skins.
Oh my gosh.
I've got one actually.
You
Yo.
finish it up.
This one's for the Warriors supporters. So I would mind your input too. Stacey Jones or Sean Johnson?
Oh, that's easy.
Ooh.
SJ, the Prince of Penrose, bro. Easy,
Easy.
SJ, they're both SJ. Which one do you mean?
Oh yeah, no, not Stacey. I go with Shorty.
Is that because of the era thing?
Nah, I think it. Oh, maybe because I'm more of a flashy type guy.
Ooh, I like that. I like
You
that.
know, I like a little bit of razzle dazzle.
Yeah. What about you, Jace?
Man, I love both of these guys. But I grew up collecting NRL cards, and I used to collect Stacey Jones cards too with my dad. So yeah.
But
I'll say Stacey Jones
I
just
must say-
for nostalgia, but
I must say,
Yeah.
Stacey.
Stacey.
Sorry, my friend here's from Otago, so like they pronounce words real
It's all
weird.
good. It's all good.
I must say, Stacey was the man for banana kicks. Eh?
Yeah,
I just
bro.
remember him and Henry Farfili, like they had that connection. you
Yeah,
know?
they did, bro. They did.
So
A bit like SJ and Money though.
Yeah, it's hard, eh?
It's hard.
And he came back too. Like SJ came back, and you know,
Hey, but Stacey came back from Super League and
Yeah, true.
played 2 games.
but you're going.
yeah, I'll go
Chauncey.
Stacey Jones just for nostalgia.
I'll go
Oh,
SJ. All right.
sweet. So getting into last week, obviously we touched up on the Fraudy show, what we wanted to concentrate more on, and that was local footy. And I suppose that was a big drive for us to, you know, reach out to
Yeah.
Jace. Jace is we sort of been in comms with him for a little bit,
Yeah.
if I'm right. Yep. And
Have you?
Well, Paddy has, but I think the timing of everything, you know, or I believe, you know, good things take time. And now that we're concentrating on local footy, do you want to chat to us a little bit about your role and who you're affiliated with?
Yeah, bro. Well, yeah. Again, thank you for this opportunity, boys.
Blessed.
Yeah, I'm grateful just to be on the potty. I watch it, you know, and I'm glad that it's still going.
Grateful.
And I like that you're moving towards focusing on the local footy because it's something that we can all relate to, like us living here in Victoria. So yeah, grateful.
100.
Yeah, I guess just for me, passionate about rugby league just as much as you guys. And in my spare time, I give back at a local club, Southeastern Titans.
Titans, what's
yeah,
up?
Titans. So-
Titans, what's
Southeast.
up?
Yeah, so shout outs to all the ex-Titans who have moved on, and, you know, shout out to all the current Titans that are there right now. So
Was that a shout out, come back to the Titans? Or
up to you, Kaino. But yeah, so I'm currently there at the moment. I'm a treasurer and also the assistant coach for our senior men's third grade team.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah.
Nice. How are you guys tracking so far?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah, so at the moment, we're 2 on the trot. We started off with 2 losses. We drew round 3, and then we've won our last 2 games on the trot. So, yeah, I feel like our results are coming in, and then we're trending the right way. So we're just getting better and better and better every week. So as long as the boys stick to our game plan, we'll be eat well.
Nice. So, and then who would you say is like the dark horse in the third graders?
Dark horse. So I feel like we're kind of a dark horse at the moment. We knocked off Trugs last week,
Oh, no
which was
way.
a big game. So we've never played them before, but yeah, I feel like we're dark horses in the way. But at the moment, the form teams are Werribee and Steelers. So they're the teams that we're trying to aim for and, you know, chase at the moment.
Have you guys played any of those teams? Or
Oh yeah, we played Casey for our first game.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've only improved ever since then. They were a tough outfit, and we played Doveton too. So Doveton, we just lost by 1 try in the last 2 minutes or so. So like we
No
kept
way.
it close, and then our third game we drew against Sunbury. Yeah. So then we're just getting better and better
Getting
every
better.
week, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, like talking about Casey, it's easy to see how good their third grade is just because of like the quality that their first grade provide.
Definitely.
You know, so shout out to Casey, man.
bro, they're a force to be reckoned with.
Bro, I enjoy watching their games.
It was funny. I went to go see Kopo the other day, and
Oh yeah. Shout out to Kopo.
a couple of the KC boys were in there, and they were just chatting, bro. It was buzzing. They were just chatting about their team,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they can talk openly about their team, you know. And I was asking, I think his name was Jerome.
Yep.
Their fullback, I
Yep.
think.
Cheetah.
He's
Shout out
cookie,
Cheetah.
eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and bro, he was like, you know, they were saying something about their last 15 minutes they can't seem to get right. in the game.
They've had a lot of close games. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what
Just
they're
getting
saying,
pinched,
man.
yeah.
They're struggling to close out games, but bro, the flair that they have, they got such a young team.
Yeah.
It's buzzing. Like I seen a few of those boys come through the Waverley system,
Yeah, bro.
and then obviously made their way over to KC. But the flair that those guys, I love. Yeah, they play some exciting football. They remind me of the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
You know, just a young outfit.
Yeah. Like what Penrith was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Just young, arrogant.
I guess the best thing about Casey is, at the start of the season, they only had a third grade and a first grade,
Yeah.
but they had like about 40 players just still waiting to play. So
Oh,
that's why they
wow.
put in a second grade, because they had so many boys to choose from and so many boys like just waiting on the sidelines, ready for their, ready to play.
Wait, so
And,
they got a first, a second,
second
and
and
a
third,
third.
yeah, bro.
How
Yeah.
good's that, bro?
But-
Yeah, so everyone's going to be fighting for their position. So every first grade and reserve grade team will be like the best that they can, get together for that
That's-
week. It's good.
that's what the boys were saying, man.
Yeah,
was like when they go to training, like everyone's pro. Like Jerome, Gopo was telling me how Jerome like almost had a fight at training.
Hey, that's one way to get your
But do
jersey.
you know what,
That's
bro?
one way to get
But
your
do you know
jersey.
what? Like that's so healthy. I look at it
Yeah,
from
bro,
a
it's
rugby league
competitive, bro.
from a rugby league point of view. To be able to go to training and know that somebody else is right there behind you. But then as a club looking forward, you must be like, it doesn't matter. Like if this person gets injured, look at the depth we've got.
Yeah, bro.
That's good, bro. Like from what I've seen, because I watch a lot of that Shot G Media.
Yeah, bro. Love them. Yeah, bro.
That
Shout
guy,
outs,
that
bro.
guy stuff's crazy. Was saying, and I
No.
think he mic'd up Marcus.
Yeah,
and
bro.
One
And
of the other
Tito. Yeah,
boys.
that was Jerome.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
Bro, and like just looking at that, like it's 15-second video clips here and there, but their shape,
I know,
like how
man.
they're attacking, bro, on edges, fucking gangster, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, because I've only been around the one club and
Yeah.
I've seen how they've trained, and I'm like, when I watch Casey's trainings online, and I'm like, bro, this is what I've seen growing up in New Zealand. Like this is the type of footy,
That sort
this
of
is the
level.
standard.
Yeah, bro.
This is the standard, and I feel like a lot of clubs, there's probably a massive gap there that probably everyone has to
But
sharpen up and close.
It was interesting, bro, because like I asked when we were chatting, I was like, bro, what about the other teams? So I think they've dropped the game. They've dropped the game.
Who,
And
Casey?
yeah, but they said they lost to Werribee.
Yeah, that was last week.
That was
And I
last
think
weekend.
they lost to Sunbury too.
They lost to Well, said
Yeah.
they've dropped 2 games, but they said, man, that the comp's so healthy that everyone's like good in their own ways. Like we obviously I only watch them because I know a few of the boys that play for them, but they were saying, man, like the other teams are so evenly stacked, and he said it's because a lot of the Storm affiliated players are come back and
True.
and they're spread out sort of evenly, because I think over the years, man, they used to just stack them. I remember when I was playing at Waverley, but they used to just send them all to Sunbury.
Yeah. That was what was like. Yeah, back in those
So
days.
you would
So
play.
it's changed now.
I think it's
would you say
changed.
Yeah. It seems like there's a lot of Jersey Flag boys spread all around, like not only on that side, but also here in the southeast. You'll see them mainly Northern Thunder, Sunbury, same old teams. I don't know if there's and possibly Altona. But on this side, like Doveton, they have a lot of under 18s who are part of the Storm system too. So
Mad.
it's good to see the growth. And I'm not sure if there's any at Packy, but yeah, it's good to see it more spread out than usual.
Yeah, no, one of the boys moved over to Melbourne because he wanted to be in the Melbourne system, and he's at Packy. He's one of the outside backs there.
Oh, awesome.
He's doing pretty good too. I think he was supposed to play 18s, but he wanted to play. But he's playing second grade now. So,
Yo.
bro, that's the best way to do it, bro. Play against men. Hey, play against men at that
100%.
age.
I think going back to let's talk about the Southeast Titans, man. We got the assistant coach here. I want to find out
The
some
treasure.
goss, bro. I
The
want to find out
treasure.
some goss.
Yo.
How are you guys looking, man? Like how do you feel? Like obviously, would you say you're halfway? Is it halfway?
So we're round 6 this week, and we have Northern, so tough game. But yeah, 16 round, so we're nearly there.
Nearly there. So
Yeah.
you know, compared to your first game that you had at the start of the season to where you guys are now, do you feel like you guys are some not finding your groove?
No, yeah, definitely. And I'm going to rewind us back all the way to last year. So last year was the first time our Titans had a senior team for, I think it was like 8 years or something like that. So
No way.
between shout out to our coach TJ, we rebuilt our Titans team to get it to where it is now.
Yeah.
We struggled so badly last year. We only had one win, but we just felt like at the start of the season, our results were just, teams were pumping us.
Yeah.
And then towards the back end, we're bringing in the results. So we worked like so hard in preseason, just trying to get everyone on the same page. So we just worked on a lot of team-based drills and stuff like that, and just kind of sharpened our what would you call it? Just the basics. Just doing the basics right. And I think the best thing that we did for this year is we came up with a game plan. So, everyone who plays their positions know their roles. We have certain sets that we do. And I felt like, if things weren't on, if we just follow the game plan, we'll be sweet. And so from first round this year, against Casey to our game last week against Trugs, massive improvement. And the best thing as a coach is we've just seen the boys just come together and get better every week. And now we're starting to get the results that we've been working so hard for. So proud of the boys. Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys, man, and that's good because I had a conversation today with one of the boys at Packy Training, but he's playing there, Milo. He was saying like, bro, the boys are switching on. Like the vibes are on at training, and he was saying like, once there's a drink break, someone's starting the countdown. And like if you're not at that countdown, you're running. And he said, bro, before you get to zero, all the boys are there. So, like, it just shows the hunger that you guys are having, bro. And that's good, man.
And the hardest thing about coaching in third grade is when you hear third grade, you just feel like it's like the bottom. Like, people don't want to work as hard as, like, say, if you're in a reserve grade or first grade team. So we'll just work so hard in preseason, changing the mentality about it. Like, you don't train as a third grade team. You train as a senior team. So we're just trying to make sure that we're not dropping a standard. So we set our bar really high of like what we want the boys to achieve and how we want them to move, and they've just like lived up to expectations, man. Effort.
Bro,
but do you know the beauty in all of that, bro, is like when you look back, obviously last year was the first year you guys come back into the comp in 8 years. So you look at that and you go, fuck, now this is year 2. Bro, now you've found yourself a foundation. You've got that. And do you know what the thing is? You can set your own standards now.
Yeah, bro.
Like you said, like people look at it, like last year was buzzing. I was at Packy last year, and we were sort of the same. Like some guys wanted it to be serious, some guys didn't, and that's all cool. That's all gravy. But then when we came up against teams that
were serious,
that wanted it, bro, like Cowboys.
Yeah, bro. Sunshine.
Bro, Cowboys,
Gunting.
KC.
Yeah.
Bro, Cowboys and KC. You saw the major difference, and that was the difference, bro. Was everything, bro. Preparation, like their approach, you could tell, man. Although, like, there were games where it was tight, but then like when you talk about those last 5 minutes in games, bro, it comes down to things like that, like counting down, like being there, and that's I feel like that's just what we didn't have, and it's cool. It's cool that the boys are finding it. I've seen you got the Mika brothers that are all there.
The George brothers.
The George brothers, sorry.
Yeah,
Man, one guy I want to highlight out of that is today.
Yeah, today, bro. Shout out to today.
Bro, so I played with T at Waverley my first year here.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, this guy, quiet, he was quiet on the field.
Yeah.
Gun, bro.
True.
He was like, so he was our 13. He was our 13, and I remember this one game against Trig. He got the ball, bro, and he was like maybe 40 meters out. And he like, bro, fended the whole Trigonina forward pack.
Real?
Yeah, bro, just out of nowhere. Like he just got given the ball, standing start, boom, started fending off players. And I remember like he could just come up quiet as, bro, wouldn't say nothing. And then just would come up with the most, like, you're just like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So today, first shout outs today.
Yeah.
You are the grouse, man. Gun, absolute gun. I guess as a coach, I'm so proud of him and seeing his growth. He was very quiet, like you said. He's like, there's two types of leaders. There's people who lead by their actions and people who lead by their words.
Yeah.
And he doesn't talk much. He lets his action do most of his talking. So the best thing about this year is he's come out of his shell. He's more vocal, where he wasn't really vocal last year. He's more vocal. He takes everything like heads on. Like he's like with the boys, like he's very, very hard on them. He wants the best out of them. So I feel like that growth in itself has helped us so much, but he just leads in his actions. On defense, he's an absolute beast. He did such a massive try saver for us last week. in the dying minutes of the game that set the tone to say, Truganina, we're not ready to give up yet.
Yeah.
And, you know, without him, you know, we could be lost this year. So, yeah, I'm so grateful for today and also the rest of the George brothers too.
Because they got the younger brothers playing there too,
Yeah,
eh?
bro, Raw and Otor. So,
That's buzzing, man. Because I don't know, they were like kids the last time I seen them.
Yeah, bro. George played with us last year, but yeah, he had a massive injury, so he still trains with us, but we want him to be right. So we don't know if he'll play this year, but we just want him to get his leg right before he jumps back in.
Bro, every team has a pest.
Yeah, bro.
Every team has a pest.
I want to know.
Bro,
who is it?
You're the assistant coach.
Yeah, bro.
Spill the beans, man. Who's the biggest pest in the team?
You ask anyone in our team. There's a guy named Timothy, or his Tonga name is Timote. So yeah, shout outs to you, Mote, bro. He's such a pest, man. But he's got such a jovial attitude. He's always so up and bouncy and just always like in that group chat, the funniest things. Like he's a grouse, but yeah,
that helps team morale, bro.
Definitely.
You need that sort of person
You need that
around
pest,
you.
eh?
You know?
If you have no one to talk about, you just talk about Mote. So yeah, shout out to you, Mote, my man.
Right.
Nice. Also, and just before we wrap things up, also like, what's your guys like plans moving forward with Southeast Titans? Like, do you guys have any big plans also?
So last year we were just trying to bring the team together. So we just focused on effort and ripping in for each other. And this year we want to be more competitive. So last year we were bringing in the results, like I said, but this year we decided during preseason that we wanted to be a bit more competitive. So especially getting a win over Mountain and Truganina definitely built the spirits up in the boys. So yeah, this year is just about being competitive. Obviously, you know, everyone wants to go to the final dance and whatnot, but we're just going to take each game as it comes. And as again, I keep harping on, like it sounds boring, but as long as the boys stick to the game plan, we'll be sweet. And pretty much the messaging throughout the whole of our preseason was, if we're disciplined in our preparation and disciplined in our actions, it gives us every opportunity to be where we want to be, where we want to get to, and the only difference between where we are now and where we want to be is discipline. So we've been consistent in that messaging the whole year, and during preseason and all the way up until now, and we're starting to see that the boys are buying in, and we got a lot of boys who are already like weathered or veterans. I would say like Malin that been playing in this comp for years ever since they were young. So it's good to have a lot of seasoned players or players who have more experience. Last year we had a lot of newcomers and people who haven't played for a while. So all of that helps get us to where we need to go. So yeah, bro, that's our biggest thing.
But it's a healthy comp, man. That third grade, even second grade's looking good. Man, I feel like just hearing the stories from third grade, I feel like, bro, everybody's pushing. Everybody's wanting that.
It's where it's at, man. Come through, man.
100%. Like there's a club back home, ft.FIRST.
Okay.
And they pretty much did like they went 3 years in a row. So they won like a third grade essentially. Then they won the second grade. Then they won the first grade.
Awesome.
No way.
Like, so that's what. So remember, you know, Arden. They bumped into. Yeah. So that's what him and his team did. Also, they won Phelan. Bumped up to Shaman, then one Fox. So it's possible.
Yeah,
and it just starts from like your mindset. Hey, like you got to get the boys in the right mindset. Yeah, it's third grade, but you know what, bro? You're still playing against men. You're still playing against other driven men who want to win as well.
Yeah,
so
bro.
you got to get ready. You got to get up for the games.
Do you know what's buzzing? Is like when you talk about clubs like Point Chev back home, they're like a power. Like everyone wants to go to Point Chev.
Everyone wants to go to Point
So
Chev,
like,
man.
I feel like looking at that Titans team that you guys have. I got a few cousins that play there. Tama and his brother.
Oh yeah.
And
Tita, shout out.
Tita, and then this guy's brother-in-law Tom.
Sele, I saw
Your
Miley
best
put
mate,
up,
bro.
Bro,
Your best
Miley
mate.
put up a video of him grass cutting. What's going on?
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
he needs to work on his tackle takers, bar.
Nah, that's
Shout out
that's
Tom.
how us Cook Islanders do it, bro.
Oh, bro, filthy, man.
Nah, but just seeing a lot of local boys, and like when I say local, like local to the southeastern area, that Dandenong area, and it's so cool, it's so blessed. You know, I hope, man, like, you know, for the sake of the Titans, that they're able to make that step. You know, create that brotherhood. I think it's a good foundation club to be able to do something like that. I spoke to a few Steeler boys, and I was really surprised that time I came across because man, the way that they talk about their culture, you know, that like a lot of last year I think
no one leaves, no one leaves.
Nah, no one leaves,
bro.
man.
No one leaves.
And you know, good, bad, ugly, they're still there. So you know, I only hope that you guys are able to do that at the Titans, and I'm no doubt, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
No doubt.
100%. Also, and like certainly just with like senior competitions in general, like do you have any ideas that would strengthen competitions? Like,
That's such a great question. I think how would I answer this? How could we strengthen it? I feel like it's like pretty strong as it is. Maybe like if there was ways, actually there is a way now where Storm has introduced coaching courses for local community coaches.
Yeah.
So they pick 10 coaches who are part of that, and they're just going to help them sharpen their tools when it comes to coaching. So I feel like coaching can always get better at a grassroots level for everything to enhance or get better. And it's one of the reasons why I joined Iron Armour to help on my coaching in the off season. So from how we went last year, I knew that I needed to work on my coaching. I did that, and like I'm not starting to see the fruits of my labor now.
Nice.
So that's been good. But I feel like coaching is one thing, and we're a new club and we're new. So I guess those who don't have that camaraderie or that club culture, it's very hard to start it fresh and start a new club culture. You rely on other people to come in and bring their culture, and then you just kind of tailor it. So I feel like, if there was more of a club culture in the newer teams, then possibly could strengthen it. But all good things take time, like you said, bro, earlier. So
100%. And then just touching on that, also, like I feel like Storm are finally getting in touch with grassroots. Yeah. You know, like over the years, they've had the biggest membership numbers and stuff like that. But I didn't really see them get in touch with, you know, just certain clubs. Maybe it was the clubs that were harboring or the Jersey Flag, the SG Ball boys. But now you see like one of the boys, Logs, who was at Packy, now he's at Raiders. Like he's been going to these courses and
Logs.
Logs,
shout out to Logs, bro, my guy.
So, bro, his family's mean, bro. Like all talented, but like just getting in touch with like Storm are finally getting within the community, bro. Love it, and we need more of it, bro. So Storm, don't start slacking, man.
It's crazy, man.
Harder.
Like, you know, like a successful club like the Storm, and I mean this in the like not in the like worst way possible, but meaning that like you look at their comp, a lot of the local boys go to Queensland or go to New South to go and be better, you know. And it's over the years you sort of see it go up and down, but I feel like this year, bro, there's a bit of a buzz about local,
Vic
like
League,
about Vic League, man, and it's I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of the younger boys who are coming through the ranks are actually staying and not going.
And so that's why I'm happy that we're in the space at this time right now.
Yeah,
like, you know, like for us, we just want to promote the league. You know what I mean? And whatever's happened in the past has been in the past, but that's all we want to do, just positive light and everything, bro. And I think this is the time for Victorian Rugby League. Like, because I know that when they go to state comps, Vic State, they do well.
Yeah, for Cas, they pretty much won last year.
Yeah, so
for the men, so that was pretty good. And I guess another, like this might be a bit controversial. I don't want to get too controversial, but I feel like a good way to strengthen, especially the first grade part, is probably to offer a bit of incentives for the players. Maybe, like most of the players that we're losing to go up in the Q Cup or New South Wales Cup, they go up there just to play for a bit of dosh. So if there were ways that clubs could pay players, like in a way, or I don't know, like it's local footy, and I guess. You hear about all the other local comps. junior comps, like, in Parramatta or Penrith, and they're strong. So you see it, the fruits of their labor come to their first grade and their representative team. So I feel like, maybe if there was a bit more focus into our juniors or our grassroots and all the way right up until under 18s, possibly that could strengthen our comp. But maybe offering incentives for players that could keep them here playing in our comp.
Hurdles, and that's another thing that we're trying to do here is just promote other clubs, because who knows who watches this,
100.
That could be the sponsor for a team, and that's where the incentives can come in.
Go to Southeast Titans.
Southeast Titans,
man. If you guys are wanting to sponsor a team, and you're in the Dandenong area,
let's go.
Southeast Titans is where it's at, baby.
I'll give you 30 seconds. Also, let's up your clubs. Go 30 seconds on why anyone should just come down, join this family clubs.
Oh man, I wish I had something like written and prepared. Nah, but I feel like you know, one thing that we were missing in our club was I don't know what the other word is to say besides old heads. So we didn't have any people who stayed with the club from when it started until now.
OGs,
so like, yeah, OGs. There we go. Sorry, can you edit that out? Old heads to OGs. But yeah, foundational members for the club. I feel like that's very important for clubs, especially culture-wise. So we've had a few come back. Shout out to Roden. So like, yeah, more of those types of people will keep us, you know, together, and they can talk about how the Titans were. Like, I knew how the Titans were growing up. I was a Waverley junior. Like, you know, all my boys played for Waverley. So yeah. So back in the days, so back in the days, right? You wouldn't hear about me, mate. I was average, mate. But but like, yeah. So we definitely know. Like, I grew up in Westall, and you know, half of the boys played for Titans, or half of the boys played for Waverley. So
that's true.
So yeah, we had like, you know, you have so many gun players that come from the Titans, like, you know, Maher, you know, Ponne, Kenny Bromwich was at Titans for a bit too. So there's a few more, just can't remember them off the top of my head. Oh, even Kalma Tuilangi played there too, but he also played elsewhere as well. But like, yeah, we had a few players to come through, but there was a gap in between the club's history, which I'm not really privy on, and we're kind of like the new era in a way. Yeah. So yeah, if you're we're such a small club too, we're still growing our junior base, but we really wanted to get our senior base up and running, which we did last year. So yeah, the main thing is, like, if you're a senior and you want to come down just for a run, you haven't played rugby in a while, or you want to give it a crack, come through, man, because we're creating something special there. And for our juniors, we're just getting better and better, and more juniors every year. So like, yeah, if you have kids, bring them along. And if you like family vibes and like a homely sort of environment, we're growing. We always have, you know, events happening. So yeah, if that's the kind of environment that you want to bring yourself into, or bring your kids into, come on through, man.
Southeast Titans.
Hey, you guys deserve another a better stadium too now, eh?
Oh man, I hope so. There's stuff in the works, like through Dandenong Council, which, you know, I can't talk about, but like, yeah, like, I'm hoping that we can upgrade it, or, you know, just make it look a bit better than how it looks now.
Bro, but you guys got some nice fields down there, man.
Yeah. It's just, like, we share it with soccer and cricket. So
but they,
like, you know,
like, you guys host like TRL as well?
Nah, so that was the old Titans. Yeah, that's what
really?
they used to do. There's nothing that gets hosted there at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just drink ups in the car park.
Oh, no. Wrong club, mate. Wrong club, mate.
Also, thank you very much for jumping on with us.
But it'd be good to get you back on again.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm available, mate.
Even if you want to bring one of the boys down.
Let's go.
I know we've got, you know, just we got stuff happening in the background with a few players that have sort of hit us up as well.
Yeah,
that's wanting to jump on board and just have a yarn. I think, like Paddy said, like, we're just trying to help NRL Victoria and try and promote this.
As best as we can. As best as
going
we
back
can.
to Jace, if you guys are not doing anything, if you guys live in the Dandenong area, not just Dandenong, but if you're like in and around Dandenong, Harlem, Endeavour Hills, and you want to play league, Southeast Titans is where
even if you want to go watch some footy, where are you guys playing this weekend?
Yeah, bro, we got a home game with versing Northern Thunder.
First home game, eh?
Yeah, bro, 155, man. So we call our field the Swamp. And the reason why is because, like, during winter, there's a back corner, it always gets flooded. Like, it has, like, you know, pool, whatever.
Everyone wants to dive in it.
So like, we call it the Swamp, and some clubs don't have a name. Like, I love the Borough. Like, I like the sound of it. KC Crusaders call their ground the Castle because they're Crusaders. Like, it's so gun.
Bro, that's mad. You know, our one was
the Swamp.
Was yours the Swamp?
No, I'm just saying the Swamp.
Oh, yo.
At Barristows, we were Heaven's Gates.
See, that's gun, bro.
You already know, baby.
So, like, yeah, if you have any ideas of your local club, like, try and come up with a name for the home ground, so you can just say, "Come, boys, we're gonna protect the Swamp." So that's what we've been saying.
Protect the Swamp. So if you're not doing anything, head down to Dandenong, the Swamp.
The Swamp, let's go.
155 Eels.
Yeah, that's kickoff, bro.
155.
All right, that's us.
That's us. Solid. Thank you very much for jumping on once again.
Let's go.
We're your boys from the Local.Frauds.
Thank you, bro. Love
this is the Fraudy show. We'll catch you next week. Let's get it.
Cheers, bros.
Pretend there's music playing, because it's playing up again. Hey.
Done a couple lines on my. They got me rapping on the old school beat. With a pouch full of loud. I sag up on my jeans. Magnum in my cup. Chilling with my squeeze. Said she saw a future. And it looked like me. No way, no way. No, it didn't. All I say ain't the same, my boy. I'm seeing hella difference. You need to leave the starter, bro. It's fucking with your vision. Claims she's not a fan, but she's rapping all my rhythms. She got that lip filler, slim fit figure. Being in the gym, so the back is getting bigger. Says she only fucks with the rappers and the drillers. I'm into poetry, so why she drop into her knickers?